Do you say Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year? What if I tell you that they are, well, both wrong? Watch on because this is more complicated than trying to know what your girlfriend wants to eat in Jurong Point. So, for a start, in Singapore, the Ministry of Manpower officially calls it Chinese New Year. But why do we call it Chinese New Year then? Well, the answer is obvious, because it's celebrated by the Chinese. It said that back in the past, the English-speaking people saw that Chinese people celebrated their New Year on a different date, so they called the celebration Chinese New Year in English. Pretty straightforward, right? Until, of course, this happened.
Oi, do you discriminate other races?
No, why?
Calling it Chinese New Year sounds like only the Chinese can celebrate. I'm going to post this on TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, so, I apologize. So what should I say to make you happy?
Nothing, because I'm just using you to make me look good online.
Yeah, in recent years, we have seen stories of celebrities or brands getting called out for calling it Chinese New Year. You see, some people think the festival should be more inclusive, and therefore it should be called Lunar New Year. So, shouldn't it be called Lunar New Year then, since it follows the lunar calendar? Well, here's the thing, you're wrong as well. Many of us think that we call it Lunar New Year because it's the new year of the lunar calendar lah. Well, you're wrong. It's not the first day of the pure lunar calendar. Yeah, I know. That's even more shocking than realizing that Maggie is not a Singapore or Malaysia brand, but a Switzerland brand. You see, what you might not know is that technically, the lunar dates you see in most of our calendars are not based on the pure lunar calendar. Instead, they are based on the lunisolar calendar, which is not the lunar calendar. Later, you will know what I mean, but long story cut short, you just need to know this. The so-called Chinese lunar calendar we see in our calendars are not the pure lunar calendar. So, why do we call it Lunar New Year then? Well, the so-called Chinese lunar calendar kind of take inspiration from the pure lunar calendar, so it takes the name. So, if Chinese New Year isn't exactly 100% inclusive, and Lunar New Year isn't 100% correct, then what is correct? Spring Festival, man? If you're looking to advertise your business in this channel, we can help you. There are guaranteed views and many big brands have trusted us. Just click on the link in the description. Now, let me confuse you even more. In China, Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year or whatever it is, it's also called Spring Festival. Yeah, more names to confuse you. You see, spring is a season that starts after winter ends, near CNY. So Spring Festival starts from the first day of the lunar solar calendar, which means it starts from CNY. I know these are confusing, but here's the thing. You can use them interchangeably, since there's really no right or wrong. If he comes in to disturb you, just know that he's not here to correct you or to spread awareness. He's just here to use you as a prop for him to appear like a hero online. Just go and celebrate off now with your loved ones happily while he shows off online to his haters angrily. Anyways, I mentioned repeatedly that we are not using the lunar calendar but the lunar solar calendar. This is also exactly the reason why this year's CNY starts so late in mid-Feb instead of January instead. Watch this video as I'll explain the difference between the lunar calendar and the lunar solar calendar. Also, follow me on Instagram if you have not done so, as we publish exclusive short videos there, link in description. And if you want to advertise with us, even as a standalone video, do contact us. Thank you for spending almost 3 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.